Yoel Romero and Paulo Costa put on a show at UFC 241. Both fighters were throwing bombs, especially in the first round. That first round was crazy. But overall, it was an extremely entertaining fight. The fans, for the most part, were not disappointed. There were some people saying that Yoel Romero got robbed, and I could see that, but I also could see how Paulo Costa came out the victor in this fight. Both fighters throughout the entire fight, the entire bout, were pretty much using the same amount of effort. They were equally throwing those bombs, equally trying to overcome the other opponent. So if you're not going to take that extra effort, have that extra oomph to overcome your opponent, and you're just matching them at their level, then it would make sense that if it goes to decision that it would be a toss-up, which is what we got. However, what I do think could have happened to secure a win for Yoel Romero would have been to use his wrestling much more. He only used it once. He got one takedown at the end of the second round, which was great to see, but he didn't use that tactic again. He didn't use it much, which would have been to his advantage. Paulo Costa does not have the same pedigree that Yoel Romero does. Again, we have a case of an Olympic wrestler not using his wrestling, which I will never fully understand. When it comes to the fight game, it's not just about standing and banging and seeing that somebody is being impacted quite visibly by your punches or what have you. It's about fighting intelligently. And in this case, with somebody who is essentially you, but younger, it would have been intelligent to fight by using your wrestling much more. With that being said, Paulo Costa came out the victor and straight away called out the winner of Adesanya versus Whittaker, which is, again, very intelligent, a smart thing to do, and it also just makes sense. He is undefeated in the UFC, and he just defeated Yoel Romero, who has a history with Whittaker, who is the champion, was the champion. The interim belts make things all kind of fuzzy, but we're going to see what goes down between Adesanya versus Whittaker. And again, it just makes sense that the winner would fight Paulo Costa. So when it comes to all those fights all together, as I did bring up the wrestling piece, all of those fighters in general are striking artists. So when it comes to those fights, we're not necessarily going to see much grappling or wrestling taking place, though I do think it would behoove any one of them to really strengthen that skill set, because it could be the game changer in any of those fights to secure a win. So ultimately, I do think that it is fair, makes sense for one, Paulo Costa to be victorious in this specific case, and also to fight the winner of Adesanya versus Whittaker. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. What did you think of the Yoel Romero fight? Were you one of the people who was disappointed that Yoel Romero didn't get the win? If so, let me know in the comments down below as to why that is. But don't forget to like this video, to leave that comment, and to share it, as well as subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next one.